Okay, here we are, back again, back again. Um, okay, we left off with the generator thing. Cool, cool. There was an Alpha Raptor here last time. Don't see it now. Great. All right, crafted a ladder. Check me out. I can get up, turn my generator on, blah, blah, blah. Back down. Okay, so while we still have this event going on, I think it's a great idea to craft a couple of chibis. You only get chibis during an event, and the way you craft them is simply by putting the event item into the smithy. For this event, it's the ARC's 10-year anniversary, so the event item this year, or right now, during this event, is cake slices. So I have the cake slices here, and you go into holiday, anniversary, and this is everything you can craft using the cake slices. This requires a little bit more surprise cake, whatever. Um, Birthday suit, shirt, skin. Not gonna lie, I think I am gonna make this torch sparkler skin. I like that. Um, sure, why not make this birthday suit costume, whatever. And then I'm gonna make. Oh, you can do a DJ emote. That's cool. Rave emote. Hell yeah, I like that. All right, and chibis. So it says here that I can craft 11 chibis. Not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna craft like 10 of these simply because of the fact that I die a lot and official is just a different type of playing field. I'm so used to unofficial and my settings on there. These official settings are a bit different, so I'm trying to get used to being prepared to die more often. So with that, if you're not able to recover your items when you die, you will of course lose your chibi. And so when I lose my chibis, I am gonna have extras here. All right, so got the chibis. Let's see what we got. We have an anglerfish, giant turtle, jellyfish, Dilo, dodo. Oh, party dodo, party pego. God, pegos are annoying. Pteranodon and a raptor. Okay, so if you don't know what a chibi is, can I make another one? All right. So in case you don't know what a chibi is, I'm going to show you. You'd go to your cosmetics tab, which you get over to this just by pressing R1 twice. You get over to your cosmetics. It's in your inventory. So you equip these things to yourself from your cosmetics tab. I'm going to wear I think I'm going to wear the anglerfish. Name it. I'm going to name it Ang, because why not? An anglerfish named Ang. Alright, so this is a chibi. It's basically a little pet. And the cool thing about this one is, since it's an anglerfish, it provides like a little bit of light as it follows you around. So that's pretty cool. Might not even need my torch over there anymore at night. But basically, these things, let's see, earn XP from alpha creature kills when equipped to increase its level and earn additional max levels for your survivor. So basically, the max survivor level that your character can go to just right off the bat is level 100. So once you make it to level 100, as right now I'm level 72, you can no longer level up. However, with a chibi, this thing goes to a maximum of level 6. It even says it on your engrams. Um, oh, well, it says to be determined under survival quotient. It says Chibi Dino level ups 0, max level plus 0, get a chibi dino to level 2 to advance. So basically, once we level this chibi, we will gain additional maximum levels to our character. It only goes to level 6, so in the end, you can eventually end up leveling your character up to level 1, maybe 110. So I think 105 is the max your character can be, just off base game. 105 is where you go to max, and then uh, when you max out a chibi, you go to 110. So yeah, these are important. And the only way you get XP with the chibi is by killing alphas. So that alpha raptor that we killed before would have been important to have a chibi during that, but it's all right. We've got a chibi now. So you can start leveling chibis before you even reach level 105 as a character. And so that way, by the time you make it to character level 105, your chibi's already been leveled and you'll continue to progress past 105. Anyway, now that we have the taming cake that we picked up earlier from killing party dodos, got the ascendant taming cake here. I'm going to use that. I'm going to set a trap, and I'm going to trap an RG. I'm going to build my own trap this time. No more relying on the traps of others, because that did not go well at all for us last time. So we're going to use what we have here to trap some creatures. So I'm going to show you how I build a trap, and then, we'll just go from there. Basically, this is how I do it. I create it the same way our hut is created, pretty much. So a 3x3. So you do 1, 2, 3. I gotta use other pieces of, different things because I don't have much. I'm not gonna make any additional pieces for this. I'm just gonna use what I have. So I'll leave the stone in the middle. All right, there we go. So here's our 3x3. It's 3x3 space. And then I'm gonna go around with these stone wall pieces. I'm gonna turn them into double doorways. So stacking 2 high. Actually, no. I'm not doing it like that. I have a better idea. Yeah. I'm gonna do it. Oh, there's a parasaur over there. Got a little nervous. I'm gonna do it, I'm just gonna make it a wall. Mostly. I'll make it walls mostly. Yeah, I'll make it mostly walls. I'll make it walls at the bottom. Game is lagging. There we go. I'm gonna leave some opening points. I'm actually just gonna leave that. I'll make this a wall. Okay, so I did walls all around except for the middle piece going right here towards our house. For this one, I'm gonna do a secret doorway. Now the secret doorway looks like a wall, but if you activate it, it's a secret doorway. I mean, self-explanatory. So we have that. So that's going to be useful for our trap. That's how we're going to like get in and out of here while we have a creature trapped in here. And I'm going to turn the rest of these into walls as well. I'm going to make this one a double doorway. Oh no, I did that wrong. double doorway, and then I'm going to turn these back to walls. I'm going to make this one a double doorway as well, and then that. So this is just something I kind of came up with on my own just by playing around with this large cellar door, honestly. Now this large cellar door we picked up out of a supply drop. You can find these things in supply drops, or you can make it yourself. It's not that difficult. Is there a Carno out there? Are you kidding me? Oh, it's an Alpha Carno. Dude. Okay. That's concerning. Anyway. Dude, that's insane. There's an Alpha Carno out there. Anyway, I kind of just figured this, or kind of just like rigged this together by just looking at the size of the large cellar door. So I found this in a supply drop, and I was like, this is about exactly the size of a 3x3. So I put it up top as a trap door. You know, you can open and close it, and you know, you can just make a little box under it, and this is where you can trap stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have the top of this open. I can't reach it from here right now, but I gotta find out where the alpha. Oh, it's right there. Jeez Louise. I gotta get to my base, but that Alpha Carno is very dangerous. Why is there always an alpha near my base, bro? Okay. We're gonna go out the back way. I'm gonna turn this one into a secret doorway as well. Okay. So, there we go. Secret doorway. Oh, snap. Why is it right there? Oh, my God. That is insane. Last video, there was an Alpha Raptor in front of my house. As soon as I tried to leave out, it was standing right in front of the door. This episode, it's an Alpha Carno. So that's amazing. I'm really just trying to get to my house, bro. Oh boy. Why is that here? Let's see what level it is. Level 40. Okay. It looks like it's walked away from my door. Okay, we're good. Gonna go in here real quick. Close that ASAP. And we gotta get our steg. We gotta kill this thing. Okay. So I'm gonna take care of this real quick, and then I'll come right back and explain the trap. Well, here goes nothing. Oh, here it comes. Uh-oh. Okay. Now, doing this makes me realize, since we did just get our little anglerfish chibi, this will be our first bit of alpha XP that we get to level up our chibi, so that's awesome. I guess it's pretty good that right off the bat, you know, right after we craft the chibi, we end up having an alpha right in front of our base to go ahead and gain our first bit of chibi XP. Anyway, this battle is probably going to take a few minutes, so I'm not going to record the entire thing. Just going to continue doing this until it's dead. We'll be right back. Alright. Alpha creatures have an insane amount of health and they deal insane damage. So doing a battle with an alpha definitely takes a while. That one did take a couple of minutes, but we finally got it down. We didn't get any rewards, just got the Alpha Carno arm and some arrows, which is okay. You do need to keep the Alpha trophies because they do provide you, it is a resource as you see. So it is something that you use later in the game. So just make sure you hang on to that whenever you kill any alphas. We didn't get any kind of loot from that. That's horrible. I feel cheated. Anyway, gonna collect the hide. Okay. Now back to explaining the trap. So anyway, the trap is gonna be like, I'm going to leave that door open up there. Let's get my steg over here so I can get up there. Or maybe I just need to put a ladder. I should put a ladder on it. I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna leave the, oh snap. So I'm gonna have the trap door open like that. And then I'm going to fly my pteranodon into the box and come through the little doorway. And RG cannot fit through the doorway because it's a bit larger. And it'll get stuck. And then I'm gonna close the door above his head. I'll be able to get out, but it won't. Anyway, y'all will see how it's done. Okay, made a quick edit to the trap. Instead of the secret doorway at the bottom, I just made it a double doorway on the bottom as well as the top. So it's just double doorway going all the way up on both sides. I feel like this will be easier to lead the RG in, and then once I get it trapped in here, I'm going to change the bottoms back into secret doorways. Alright, now I was out of trank arrows, so I'm just crafting some more trank arrows, preparing to tame the RG. Okay, and I'm going to use this mastercraft, just this basic bow, simply because the higher damage the weapon does, the more torpidity it will do. And you can't use trank arrows on a compound bow. It only shoots metal arrows. So this is the best bow we have that can use trank arrows. So we're going to use this. Alright, got my trank arrows ready. Okay, so I do believe I have everything prepared to do this trap. So I'm going to go ahead and put this into action so that you guys can see how it works. So just like that, we're going to leave the trap door open. I'm going to lure the RG here. I'm going to fly in. It's going to follow me. I'm going to fly out like that. And it's not going to be able to do that because it's a bit bigger than the Pteranodon. So it's going to get stuck trying to follow me out. I'm going to close the door. Well, that didn't just work. I'm going to fly up, close the door above his head. It'll be trapped, and then we'll have the RG. So let's put it into play. There's another Alpha Raptor here. Level 20. So we're going to keep... Okay, now all we have to do is find us an RG. One that's acceptable. That one there, level 15. We're not taking a level 15. So we're going to keep looking around. I see two more in the distance. Level 20. If you could just go over this way. We've lost it. Okay. Okay. See a couple more. Level 40. There's one way over there. Another one down there. 35. 10. Oh, these levels are trash. There's another. 55. 55 is alright, but honestly, I want something above 100. So I'm gonna keep looking. Okay, I see one down there. $125 female. Amazing. We're going for that. I gotta land for some stamina. Then I'm gonna get back in the air and have it follow me into the trap. Okay, got our stamina back. Let's grab its attention. Come on. Follow me. Yep. Keep following. There we go. Alright, so we have its attention. I'm gonna lure it. It's gonna take a little while. Whenever you're luring an RG a far distance, you do have to keep it on the prowl pretty much the whole time, because if you let it get distracted, it definitely will. It'll start chasing something else, or it'll just lose interest in chasing you and it'll just fly off. So you have to keep its attention the entire time. The way you do that is by flying very slowly, because as you can see, they fly slowly. Allow it to attack you. Look at that Karcher. Allow it to attack you. Yes, it's going to hurt your creature. Yes, your creature is going to take some damage. But if you've got something with over 1,000 health, like this Pteranodon here, you should be fine. So just fly slowly. Let it attack you a couple times on the way. Don't just let it bash you and like brutally beat you up and kill your creature midair. But just stay slightly ahead of it. Keep it following. And like if it starts to fall too far behind, just let it reach up and attack you, just so it stays interested in the chase. And that's how you can lead them a long way. So we do have quite a little distance to go to get back to our base, so I'm just going to keep doing this until we get there. Okay, so now that I've made it back here with the RG, oh snap. Oh, Pteranodon, come back. Okay, mistakes are being made. This is okay. Okay. I was trying to open the door and I ended up dismounting. So we're going to open that. The RG is still following. And here goes the part where you see the trap work its wonder. So I'm going to go in like this. RG follows. I fly through the doorway. RG cannot fly through the doorway. Okay. Oh, it flew out. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay, I thought it flew out the roof. Close the door right above his head. And now it is locked in. Whew! So as you can see, my Pteranodon took quite a bit of damage on the way. It probably lost about half its health, which is why I would recommend, if you were going to do this, you do it with a flyer that has more than 1,000 health if you want to survive. So now that we have the RG in there, I'm going to go ahead and do a couple headshots with this bow. Hopefully we don't accidentally kill it, because RGs are not that tanky, so this could still potentially die. It's already trying to run away. Anytime you're taming a creature with the knockout, once their torpidity starts to rise, they will try and escape, but obviously this thing's in a trap, so there's nowhere for it to go. But we're just going to keep tranking it until it goes to sleep. Any moment now. It's looking very bloody. I mean, it could potentially die, but I'm really hoping it doesn't. Come on, go to sleep. Go to sleep. I need one more. Oh, let's go. She went to sleep. Sweet. Oh, she wasn't that bad. She's lost about half her health. She looks really bloody though. As you can see, it's got like tears in the wing and everything. So now that we have her knocked out, I'm going to pick up this double doorways at the bottom because I don't want anything to be able to come in here and attack her while she's sleeping. I'm going to change those back to secret doorways just so I can walk in and out of here. So like that. And like that. So I can walk in and out. Nothing's going to be able to attack her. She'll be fine in here. And yeah, this is our makeshift little trap. So, I mean, I pretty much pieced it together with nothing but a bunch of scraps. I mean, I got like one wood platform, a bunch of thatch ones, some, leftover stone building pieces that I found from drops, stuff like that. You could really just piece this little 3x3 square trap together with a bunch of nothing and just a large cellar door. So, yeah, it's a good method. And now I'm just going to find some prime meat, some raw prime meat, and tame her up. So I'm back and I got the prime meat. And now we're going to go ahead and use the taming cake that we got earlier. Where is the taming cake? Oh no. I had an ascendant taming cake. Oh. No, that's an imprint cake. Here we go, taming cake. Okay. Yo, I got a little nervous for a sec. I thought I lost it. So, thanks to the party dodos, I have an ascendant taming cake that I'm going to use for this RG now. So I'm just going to get in here. And first, we're going to feed it the prime meat. We're going to put the prime meat in its inventory. And we're also going to put the cake in its inventory. Okay. 33, 41, 49. Okay. So on its own right now, it just went to 49% eating the prime meat. And now I'm going to feed it the taming cake, which boosts it another 30%. And now we're at 79. So all we have to wait for now is for it to consume a few more pieces of prime meat. And we'll have ourselves a beautiful tamed RG. And this thing's taming effectiveness is 99.1% because it has not taken any damage since it's been knocked out. It's going to gain an additional 61 levels. That is awesome. So we are going to pretty much have ourselves almost a level 200 RG on our hands here. So amazing. I thought, I don't even need the standing torch in my house anymore. Look at how much light this little anglerfish chibi is providing. Like, that is insane. I don't even have to have the torch. Like, this thing's literally lighting my whole base up. Love that. Alright, so now I need to make an RG saddle. So let's see what the requirements are for that. Here we go. 150 chitin or keratin, 350 hide, 185 fiber. We should have all those things. Okay. And this one you just craft right in your inventory. You don't have to use the smithy to craft this saddle. There are some saddles that you have to use the smithy to craft. Alright. Alright, and now we have the RG saddle. So as soon as it wakes up, which will be any moment now, we're going to have the saddle ready for it to go, and we can fly out and do some things. Okay, so there we have our RG. Ready to go. Oh, I should probably get, I'll grab a cryopod for it real quick. I can access my storage. Gotta close the door. Put that away. Level 186 is what it tamed up to be. So that's awesome. Okay, and because this one was actually a pretty decent level, I'm going to take down its stats to keep record of that for later. So let's see here. It's 2701 health. Um, 840 stamina. It might seem really random if you don't know why I'm taking down the stats, but I promise you in the future, you definitely need to know these things. If you have a creature you plan on maybe breeding, then yeah, this is important because you need to know what the parent's original stats were to go forward with the breeding. Okay, so 840 stamina. I'm not going to take down the oxygen because RGs never go in the water. These birds will never touch water. Anytime you fly near water with this thing, if you get too close to the water, the game will just dismount you and you'll fall into the water, but the RG stays like floating above the water. So the oxygen doesn't matter. The food stat isn't really important on an RG. It's just not. There are some creatures where a food stat is important, but this is not one of them. So we're not going to take down the food stat either. So we're skipping oxygen, skipping food. We're going to take down the weight. 648 weight. And the melee damage, 342. That's actually very impressive. 342 melee. Now I'm going to copy these stats. And then I'm going to paste it as the creature's name. So I'll go into the inventory wheel or the options, change name, and I'm just going to paste what I just copied right there. So now we'll know what its stats were always, even after we level it, because we are going to level this thing. I'm going to, definitely put some points into its weight, things like that. So even after we've leveled it up and the stats have changed because we've leveled it, we'll still know what the original stats were. It's very important to keep up with that. So now is a good little time to demonstrate, what the RG can do. Obviously, this one's a bit more of a fighter than the Pteranodon. It's a bit heavier. It's a bit stronger. It flies a lot slower. It has a lot more health. It has a rapid regeneration ability, which you see in the top right corner. It's indicated by this green flash that's happening. This happens whenever your RG eats a corpse. If you kill something and you make the creature eat it, it will regenerate its health rapidly. It'll regenerate its health and stamina rapidly, not just health. So that's a useful trait, especially for when you, maybe if your RG's like taking a beating and you just like need a quick heal, you just find something dead on the ground, eat the corpse with the RG, or you just kill something small real quick, eat the corpse, and you'll rapidly regenerate health for this thing. So that's just one of its many abilities. Another ability it has is, if you notice, in the inventory of the RG, it has folders here. And that's because you can craft things in the RG's inventory. It's kind of like a mobile smithy. So if you have any materials or something, you want to make something. See, we can make greenhouse structures on its back. We can make a fabricator. You know, we can make a Therizinosaur saddle, which you do have to make in a smithy. So basically, this is a mobile smithy. You can craft things in the inventories, in the RG's inventory. And another thing is it has great weight, 648, carries a lot. It's got great stamina. It reduces the weight of certain things in its inventory, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So like this stone. Say we collect some stone here. Alright, 40 stone. The 40 stone weighs 20 pounds in my inventory. If I put this in the RG's inventory, it weighs 10 pounds. So the weight was reduced by half. Still 40 stone. The RG just carries it better than I can carry it. So it weighs less on the RG's inventory. So it does that with a couple resources. It does that with metal. It does that with crystal. It does that with obsidian. And it does that with stone. Those are the only things I know of that they reduce. So yeah, that's just that's good for progressing through the game. That's why having one of these things is very great. Not only can they carry much more than a pteranodon, but they reduce the weight of things too, so makes it even better. They're stronger, harder to kill. So yeah, just all around good to have. Okay. Now that we have our RG sorted, I'm going to start making things for this greenhouse. So a couple things we need to unlock. First is going to be compost bin. I'm debating. I'm really debating. I need a stronger raptor. Or... yeah, I don't have a raptor saddle I can make. Okay. Never mind, change of plans. We're going to tame a saber. I'm going to go tame a saber. So, I'm going to fly around, look for a saber, and I'm going to go tame that. Still going to bring my pteranodon, I think. So, despite my very recent misfortune here, I am back at the Dead Island. Probably not the greatest idea, but I want to find a saber, a high-level saber, and this place spawns carnivores. So we're going to look around here, find a saber, and hopefully we can get it tamed. Okay, so there's a level 50 saber. I'm going to kill off any sabers I see that I don't want because we need the new ones to spawn. And the only way to get new ones to spawn is killing the other ones. Killing the ones that are already here. So I'm going to kill this one. And if I see another one, I'll kill it as well. Someone's here on a Carcharodontosaurus. Hello, person. Probably one of the guys who has a base here. I'm just going to continue looking for a saber. Got a red supply drop. So far, trying to find a saber here has not been very fruitful because this guy here with his Karcha keeps running around the island killing everything. I'm assuming he's doing this to get XP for his creature, which is cool, whatever. But like, man, he's making it impossible to do a search because he's killing everything on the beach. And I can't even like find a saber because there's like nothing here anymore. He's just killing everything. Anyway, Well, I died. I died from the cold on Dead Island. It was very cold over there, and I didn't have anything to resist the cold. So now I gotta head all the way back. Pretty far. And my character's already freezing again. Nope, nope. Alright, we're good. Gonna head back, grab my things. My RG's still sitting there. Everything should be fine because that guy killed all of the carnivores on the beach anyway. So I expect everything will be alright. Stuff. There's my RG there. Follow me.
Daddy.
I died over here.
Daddy.
What, Novium? Well, I'm back at base. Never ended up finding a Saber at the Dead Island, so we abandoned the search. We'll try again at another point, but a Saber is going to be very important for our next step. Okay, just found a level 10 Anki. Gonna knock that out. Sweet. Gold drop with a ring. Oh, wow. Look at that. Fur boots blueprint ascendant. That is amazing. We also got some journeyman fur boots. A flak helmet. Very nice. Alright, so tamed the Anki. And I did claim the baby as well. Gonna put the baby in cryo. And now another great thing about the RG is the fact that it can do this. Yeah. We can carry around our own creature. No longer... Oh, okay. Alright. I don't have another cryopod, so I had to just pick the Anki up. Back on the Dead Island. I'm gonna leave my Anki right there on top of some guy's base. And then I'm just gonna head on over and continue the Saber search again. Okay, so we have a level 25 Alpha Raptor over here. I'm gonna put on my fur boots because my character is freezing, so hopefully that helps. And I'm also gonna equip this torch. Oh. Okay, so it's not helping out enough. I'm still all these alpha boosted creatures here. I'm still freezing. There's a Saber there, but it's only level 10. I was hoping that having this Mastercraft torch would help a lot, as well as those fur boots, but even with that, it's negative 11 degrees, so yeah, we still ain't getting much benefit from all that, so... Oh, there's two more Sabers. I didn't see these two before. I gotta check these levels. 60. One of them was level 10. Yeah, level 10. Whoa. Okay, Alright, so my character is freezing. Hopefully I don't die here again. I don't know if I brought the sleeping bag with me, but if I didn't, I can craft one real quick. So we'll see. Okay, so it's starting to look like I'm not gonna make it with the temperature here. So I'm gonna try and quickly place my sleeping bag real quick. Oh, I don't think I can. This is not good. I can't place my sleeping bag. Oh no. Okay. You know, I needed to get extra cryopods anyway, so it's cool. I'll just take all 4 of these empty cryopods and make my way back over there. We've made it back. Gonna go ahead and cryo this. Still gonna look for a Saber. I see one over there fighting with a Rex, so that one's most likely not gonna make it. My RG fighting? No, my RG's being attacked and not fighting back. What the hell is up with you? Fucker. Oh man. No. What the fuck? Oh my god. Get you. What the hell? Motherfucker. Jeez, let me get my shit back, bro. I gotta get out of here. Well, and once again, we're leaving Dead Island empty-handed. Not gonna lie, this place really sucks, bro. I've tried many times come over here and find a Saber, and they're just never any good levels. Best level I've seen is a level 85, but for what I need it for, 85 is not gonna make it. And I just know that it's not gonna make it. I'm gonna need something much, much higher than that. Okay, so it looks like 85 is the best I'm gonna find. I've continued to search and I've not seen anything better. The best one I saw on the Dead Island was 85, and then I come over here back to base, and on the mountain there's an 85, and that's the best one I've seen here as well, because I've seen a level 5, a 75, and now this 85. So I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and settle for the 85, even though I really feel like the place we're going with this Saber, the place that we need it for so bad, it's gonna struggle. It's gonna struggle, and it might even just get killed. So don't know where it went. But yeah, we're gonna tame the 85 Saber, but it's probably not gonna make it. And if it doesn't make it, neither am I, because I'm gonna be mounted on the Saber. Okay, so I'm gonna just bola it and then trank it with the bow. Let's go ahead and put my bird on passive. Oh, of course, there's a group of aloes, bro. Whew, alright. Sabers do not have much health, so hopefully this thing... Oh, look at how bloody it is already. I don't know if this is gonna make it. Oh, okay, still attacking me. Now it's running. Ah, shoot. I missed. Okay. Well, it's probably gonna escape us now. Oh, it fell out. Sweet. Now we gotta get some prime meat. Okay, so we've got a Diplo with some babies, or a baby somewhere. It has the parental buff. Here's the baby. Sweet. Uh, that's annoying. Why can't I collect this? Oh, y'all better back up off my stuff. I'm trying to come steal my kill. Bro, what is happening? Jeez. Okay. Oh, look at it go. 38%. It's going to gain an additional 42 levels, which means it will go well over level 100, but it's still going to be very weak. I really don't believe it's going to make it in the destination that we're going. But I'm going to get a taming cake slice real quick to help speed up the process. And then we're going to put our best saddle on it. And hopefully it survives. Ooh. Gotta do the door to always open out. Better. Alright. I'm gonna just use a primitive one, I think, because I mean it's already pretty close to being tamed. 76. This would make it go to 86 and then 90s. Alright, never mind. I changed my mind. I don't know if I want to wait that long. I really want to save these, but they're about to expire soon anyway, so, you know, can't really save them. Dude, as soon as I got here, it just went up to 95%. LOL. Well, I ain't wasting a cake slice on that. I should have just brought a regular one, bro. Anyway, it's almost there. Okay, so here it goes. It's gone to level 126. Not bad. Let's see the stats. Oh, it's only got 1,000 health. Oh no. Oh man. Yo, this thing is not gonna make it. Oh man, I was hoping for at least 3,000. I was hoping for at least 3,000 in health. It's not gonna make it. It's not gonna make it.